mitaki api. Akedechet wahibritaka unka Dakota Iapi Dakota wichoe gihna ure uspechi chapta. He tako ota uspepta yanka unka tena hechet washka. Tohato che aos akechegas takomni hechana tokata ke na Dakota wichoe ki Dakota Iapi na yuhama unipta hecha tuktehuna oaki he bijahna uspechi chapter. My friends and relatives, I greet you again today. Sometimes it is difficult to teach the language in a way that I want to teach it, because I know there is a lot of people that want to know the Dakota language, but like I don't know how to put it out sometimes, but I do what I can and what is best for the people to learn. And I try not to rush, and I try to simplify a lot of the words so as it will be easier to understand and also to pronounce, how it's said. So with that, just be patient with yourselves. We're not going to understand and speak the language overnight. It takes time, but eventually, you will begin to understand and be able to speak some. And I'm hoping that everybody that listens and is taking the language, that they will become speakers in the future so as they can teach their children, how to speak it and how to communicate with each other in a good way, of course. And this is always, in my mind, that I want to see the younger generation, people way younger than me, my grandchildren, to be able to start speaking Dakota. So with that, yesterday I said a few phrases. I'm going to go over those, and then I'm going to introduce 10 new phrases. The first 15 were the ones that we did for the past couple days. So I will just review them. I will say it a couple times and translate that into English. And the first one is, Hey chun shni. Hey chun shni. Don't do that. Hey chun shni. Hey chun shni. That's saying it to more than one person. Hey chum shni. Hey chum shni. Don't do that. Telling more than one person. Dueda hey chum shni. Dueda hey chum shni. Dueda hey chum shni. Nobody does that. Nina iomak pie. Nina iok pi maya yeah. I'm sorry. The first one was a mistake. It should be Nina iok pi maya yeah. Nina iok pi maya yeah. You make me very happy. Wohdakapi. 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 They are talking. Tiopa ki yuha. Tiopa ki yura. Tiopa ki yura. Open the door. Tiopa ki echediea. Tiopa ki echediea. Tiopa ki echediea. Close the door. Oanka kahinta. Oanka kahinta. Oanka kahinta. Sweep the floor. Oanka kahinta pi. Oanka kahita pi. All of you sweep the floor. And again, saying it to one person. Wakshicha yujaja. Wakshicha yujaja. Wash the dishes. Talking to more than one person. Wakshicha yujaja pi. Wakshicha yujaja pi. Wakshicha yujaja pi. Wash the dishes. All of you wash the dishes. Hayaki hedujaja. Hayaki hedujaja. Hayaki hedujaja. Wash your clothes. Hayaki hedujaja pi. Hayaki hedujaja pi. Hayaki hedujaja pi. All of you wash your clothes. Hayaki wahadujaja kteye. Hayaki wahadujaja kteye. Hayaki wahadujaja kteye. I will wash my clothes. Ihdujaja. 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 You wash up. Wash yourself. Ihdujaja pi. Ihdujaja pi. All of you wash up. Takad. These are the new phrases. The new ones aside from that the first 15. Takad bade kteye. Takad bade kteye. Takad bade kteye. I'm going outside. Tokia da hai. Tokia da hai. Tokia da hai. Where are you going? Tokia da pi hai. Tokia da pi hai. Tokia da pi hai. Where are you all going? Machbaya. Machbaya. I'm sleepy. Nichba hai. Nichba hai. Are you sleepy? Nichba hai. Are you sleepy? Baduroya. 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 I am tired. Baduroya. I am tired. Wana imukikte. Wana imukikte ye. Wana imuke kteye. I am going to bed now. When I say the ye at the end of each phrase, remember the men always say do, but I only say the feminine, the female one. So the men, if you're listening, always make sure you add the do at the end. Iwanka, yeah. Iwanka, yeah. Go to bed. Iwanka, yeah. Go to bed. Hik pajaja, yeah. He kpajaja, yeah. He kpajaja, yeah. Brush your teeth. He kpajaja, yeah. Brush your teeth. Nape hadujaja, yeah. Nape hadujaja, yeah. Wash your hands. Okay, we'll go over the last 10 that I just introduced. Ihiduja japi. Ihiduja japi. All of you wash up. Takad bedekteye. Takad bedekteye. Takad bedekteye. I'm going outside. To kiya da hai. To kiya da hai. To kiya da hai. Where are you going? Makhba ya. Makhba ya. Makhba ya. I am sleepy. Nikhba hai. Nikhba hai. Nikhba hai. Are you sleepy? Baduro ya. Baduro ya. Baduro ya. I am tired. Wana imuke kteye. Wana imuke kteye. Wana imuke kteye. I am going to bed now. Hik pajaja ye. He kpajaja ye. He kpa jaja ye. This is kind of a tricky one. He kpa jaja ye. Brush your teeth. Nape hadujaja. Nape hadujaja. Nape hadujaja. Wash your hands. Nape hadujaja. So these are the the new phrases, 10 phrases that we just did. And tomorrow I will go over them and I will add more to it. And like I said, continue to listen to how it's said, the pronunciation especially. Make sure you listen to them very carefully. And always remember to say them, not only in your head, but to say them out loud, just to get that proper pronunciation out. And this is what will help you, to say them every day. What you've learned, say them every day. If you can't remember, record it on your phone or wherever that you're going, turn it on and listen to it. And that's the only way. If we keep listening, saying, that's how we will come to learn the Dakota language, Dakota Iapi. And once again, I will stress it is very important, especially nowadays, to learn the language and to have our children or our grandchildren learn the language in a good way. So that way, sometimes the language helps. Once you learn the language, you know, everything everything will have a whole new meaning to what is said and how it's spoken, and eventually to think in Dakota. A lot of us, especially myself too, sometimes I catch myself thinking in the Washichu way, but I try to think in Dakota, and that's what helps, with the language too, to keep that language alive and to keep it going. Tēnā Iapi. Thank you very much for listening, and we'll all continue to do this again tomorrow. Have a good day.